Hey guys, welcome back to Bucks Tech. Sorry for the echo in here. I'm in my garage or my mining slash AI salad cave right now. And just wanted to give an update over the last, I would say 24 hours, but it's been about the last 3 days since I pretty much posted my last video. And just wanted to give an update on salad. So as I've said before, and I'll say it again if this is the first video you've seen from me, currently I have 8 salad rigs, and I tried to do a wide variety-ish of starting. I've got a 2080 Ti, I've got 3 4060 Ti 16 gigs, I have a 4070 Ti Super, I have a couple 4080s, I have a 3090, and then I have some miscellaneous other cards I'm sort of trying to integrate the best I can. But I will say the last 24 hours have been super rough. This would be 8/21/2024. Last 24 hours have been the worst I've seen since I started salad and only had like 1 or 2 rigs on salad. And I'm hoping it's just a temporary blip on the radar and things will kind of get back to the way they were. But it was looking kind of scary there for a moment where it was like, man, I had a couple hours last night where I don't think I had any rigs, even on like 10-cent jobs. So, but right before I started filming, I looked at my 4080 rig and I saw Red Panda's video where he has a similar frame and he turned them vertically. So I decided to turn this particular rig vertically so that I have a little bit more room on my desk to do like, mouse things or just to set something, or, like I had almost no room. Like the other rig came out to right here, so I just had this little bit of room. So it gives me a little bit, and I think it kind of looks good too, sitting like that. But it picked up a job at a $5.61 a day max. I don't know how long it'll last. I would love for it to be like a 1 to 5 day, 3-week job. But more than likely these types of jobs don't last super long. So 1 to 4, 5, 6 hours at most. But I'm gonna enjoy it while I can, because it's been a pretty dry last 24 hours. And when there's a dry spell like that with your rig, it's a good opportunity to go in there. You can update Windows, you can update NVIDIA drivers. If you have Intel, update Intel drivers if there are any. Windows, did I say Windows? Also your BIOSes on your motherboards. Update anything you can while you're calculating, in my opinion, because that's kind of the best time to do it. And maybe, you never know, you could update. I always restart after an update, but you could update, say, your NVIDIA driver. It doesn't make you restart, but I like to restart anyway and just start fresh. And who knows, when you start your computer, you may pick up a job. That has happened to me a lot. So yeah, this rig 4080, let's stay on that job, please. Only using about less than 13 gigabytes of system RAM, basically no GPU, a little bit of CPU, but it's a 5700G. Let's see how the other rigs are doing. This is my 4070 Ti Super rig here. And it does not appear to have a workload at the moment, and that is confirmed. So nothing for this. It did have a little something earlier today, but it didn't last very long. Let's see how the 4060 Ti is doing. No workload. Let's go over here, and we're on number 4. So let's see how the 2080 Ti is doing with the i3 processor. And why is it not coming on? I'm on the wrong setting, that's why. There we go. I was on position 3 instead of 4. There we go. 2080 Ti does not appear to be having a container. That is confirmed. Now let's go through. And this has sort of been the story for the last, I want to say 3 days. It's been slow as I've ever seen it. This 4060 Ti setup has nothing. Let's see about this 4060 Ti. Sounds like it has something. It's making a lot of noise. And having these Noctua CPU fans gives me an indicator. Nice, okay, yes. So 4060 Ti, 16 gigabyte, 57, Ryzen 9 5900X, 64 gigs of RAM. It looks like it just picked that one up the way that the RAM spiked up there. Hallelujah. And then last but not least, my 4080. Actually, it's not the last. I have one more inside. And let's see, it has nothing currently. WSL shows that it's not even, can I get a focus? Can I get a focus? WSL, why is that not focusing? There we go. Nothing coming across there. So it's 4080 Founders, 64 gigs of RAM, nothing. So yeah, so let's go check on my last rig. We'll look at that here in a sec. This rig has really been my sort of knight in shining armor. It's a 2-card 3090, 3070 rig. I really could take the 3070 off and probably be the same, because I don't think this 3070 is really like doing anything necessarily. But at the same time, it's been like a good luck charm, because this rig over the last few days has been the only thing to have a job at times. And they're all kind of in this $1.50 to $1.80 range. And this was using a little over 40 gigabytes of system memory at one point. But I'm not going to complain about this. I'm probably not going to touch it, take that 3070 off or anything, because it's just maintaining some sort of a balance accrual. So we are going to go with that. But yeah, that's basically just seeing how I look at my rigs, you know, probably a couple times a day. And then let's look at the charts here. And yeah, I mean, it's been pretty ugly. We've had little spikes here and there. This was encouraging for a while. I was like, okay. And then this is where I got a little bit concerned last night, because it just fell off a cliff into nothing. And then kind of a little something, then nothing. Kind of a little something, and now this morning we're seeing those two $4 to $5 workloads pop up, and you know, we can be swinging in the happy direction again. It's very, very volatile lately, but if you are doing salad and, you know, maybe if it's preventing you from doing anything with your computer, then, you know, do what you need to do. But if you've got a couple rigs dedicated just to salad, I would just say personally hang in there. I know it's frustrating. I certainly was frustrated. I mean, I was kind of like, dude, what am I doing wrong? Do I have all my connections? And then once I knew that I have all the updates that I could possibly have, I've got all my Ethernet cables are brand new Cat 8s, even though my whole house system doesn't support Cat 8. I wanted to know that all those cables are uniform and aren't going to be the problem. What else did I do? BIOS update, Windows update. I just looked at everything. And once I got everything as updated as I could, I just like, all right, well, it's pretty much in Salad's hands now, and waited it out, and it's starting to turn back around a little bit. Hate to speak too soon, but we can only be optimistic here at Bucks Tech, and hope everyone is having a great day. I hope you're all on very nice paying workloads, and not like me where I'm kind of going through little dry spells. But I imagine across the board this is probably the sentiment, unless you're just really lucky and you get one of those $5 to $7 workloads that just last for weeks and weeks. In that case, I envy you. But in the time being, I'll take this $1.75 a day. Oh, look at that. I just saw the chart move upwards and rescale. That's what you want to see. I want to see these numbers to the left. I want it to see like 0.3. That's the scale I want it to go to, so that I know that, you know, I'm making pretty good money and things are turning around. But be patient out there. I am really having problems with my focus. Be patient out there with your salad rigs, or turn them off, whatever you want to do. I mean, I'm not one to tell you what to do, but you know, it's very up and down. It's not like mining where you just constantly are getting something, especially if you're on a pool and you're constantly getting something for mining. Salad is very different where it's very up and down. It's very inconsistent, but I think in the end it'll still pay off. Just got to stay patient. So thanks everyone for tuning in, and I will go ahead and see if I can get you another update in the next couple of days. And you know, if I can throw in some shorts, I'll certainly do that. But like and subscribe, comment, interact. Let me know how your rig is doing, your salad rig. Let me know if you'd rather be mining or if you've got a nice coin that you're, you know, working on with mining. Just love to hear how everyone's using their hardware these days in 2024. But until then, y'all have a great day and see you next time.